Okay, I just got up this morning. This is my morning video. I'm gonna walk down through the channel. I'm not gonna walk far. Fuzzy's already on the railroad tracks. First thing this morning, 60 degrees. Cat pooped all over the place. And it wasn't any cat crap around, it's just gross, it stank. I finally had to use rags on it. I finally had to get some soap and water out. And I scrubbed it, so I cleaned up the area up there. Now I'm on my morning walk. Those two play like that. They run, chase, and tackle each other. I kept Racer and the other one in there because I didn't want him out. I don't know where Mama hangs out anymore. She used to hang out up here, but she doesn't anymore. She came in last night, had a couple bites to eat, cried, and left. She wasn't upset at me. She was just upset that the kittens were there and there's too many cats. So I kind of want to get rid of Gracie, take her to the pound, have her find another home. Problem is, I figured out Gracie's already a 3-time loser. And the kittens might be put to sleep. They're sick. So I'm stuck with taking care of them. There's that suitcase again. I wonder what happened over here. Well, there's evidence. Somebody wants to look at it. I doubt it. It's Craig. I'm not too happy with the personnel in this county. It's like, they didn't do me any favors on that car. I paid more money on it trying to keep it than I did when I bought it. If I would have known I was going to be set up, I wouldn't have done it. I wanted the car because it wasn't an automatic. I also wanted it because it was a floor standard stick shift. That's what I was after. And I found one and I bought it. I put more money on that car than I should have. When they started screwing with me, I should have just let it go. I should have quit paying on it. I dumped probably $12,000 3 different times to try and cover my bills, which were not being paid with. They went to zero, they went back up. It was during the part when the Wells Fargo Bank was doing their Wells Fargo shuffle, and I got screwed. Then they turned around and re-put the car. The car is fucking sitting around the corner. He put a different license plate on the front, but didn't do it on the back because he didn't think I could see it. Alley Bank didn't repo it. The city took it. They're going to put it on an auction somewhere, get what they can out of it. Or they're going to use it for running. Whatever they're doing. Really fucking pisses me off. This is all illegal as hell. That's what happened to my car. I was in the courthouse talking to Brad, and one guy came up, well, I guess we don't have a house anymore. I think they did that to his house. And that would be kind of scary. So anything I buy from now on, it's all going to be cash. Randy could buy it, but I can't. There's half a watermelon down there. I wonder if something got a hold of it, because that's not something a human would do. I kind of want to get that cloth out of there, but can't reach it. It's going to rain and it's going to wash it down. I think this is my 3/4 waypoint. I'm not doing good. I've already done a lot of work. All I have to do is bring the hose out, wash the rags, and wash that. Finish my 3 loads of laundry and everything's done. I could do all that within the hour. I can have everything clean by the time Randy comes home. think he's off tomorrow, so he's going to want to go out someplace today. I'll put some more ice in the cooler that I used to use when I used to work, and I fill it up with ice, and then I take it. And then I got smart and I started putting my drinks in there. I take it to work with me. When I worked at Kimtronics, I've had that thing for years. I think it was Kimtronics. I don't know when else I would have done that, because after Kimtronics, it was the Deep State Stroke brand. I had a refrigerator in the truck and everything else, or wherever I did. And after I lost that team, it wasn't my fault. I did what they told me. I go out by myself. I started to disobey orders, and I would not do what I was supposed to, but it always worked out, and then nobody ever cared. Then they turned around and promoted me straight up to captain, and then, do it yourself. We don't need to talk to you, we just need to put you someplace. And I don't know if Dad was out there calling the shots. I don't know if England was calling the shots, but I know they were working together. Oh my God. That big old truck went around the corner down the hill right when Kitty was crossing the road. She slowed down and stopped, because if it would have hit it, I would have got a license plate number. And I would have called for reckless driving. But he didn't. I wonder if that's not what happened to Venus. See? I am thinking about her again. I go out here, that's the first thing I do, because I used to bring her home. I think Randy would be interested in that, but I'm not going to walk it all over here. Randy hasn't been on this channel yet. I don't know why. He's got one of the best hounding places in the United States in his backyard. And he drives all over the county looking for rocks. I think he just does it to get away from people. Randy says, introvert. I'm an extrovert. And the day I told him an introvert and an extrovert shouldn't be together, he cried all night. He just cried and cried and cried and cried. I held him, he went to sleep, he cried. President Trump. I'm about ready to drop that. I'm getting tired of seeing his posts and stuff and everything else. I'm not going to do anything with the government. He did. He's the only one that tried to help me with anything. He's the one that told me to change my gender. Otherwise, I'd still be using the men's restroom. I'd be getting in fights. I'd probably have been in jail. I would beat people up. They've been trying to whip my ass for years. It ain't gonna happen. I asked Delaney, I said, am I ever gonna lose a fight out here? He said, nope. I don't see it. I don't ever see that happening. He said, why didn't he quit fighting? You know, I have to do that now because of your work. I'm not the best ever. I'm just good at what I do. And these aren't little simple fights. These are fights for, life survival. God, look at these two rocks. Too far for me to carry. I'm going to tell Randy what's out here. I'm going to grab this one and that one. I don't feel like picking it up right now. He brought about to the rock pile. And he used a bunch of them. Well, this is where I cut it off. Same spot I did yesterday. No mama, no Venus. There's got to be a community of cats out there somewhere that are running around by themselves. I'm going to carry this one. I know it's huge and it's as big as iron, but it's something I think I want in the yard. This is the most colorful one. Oh, it's not that bad. I can carry it. But at least when I get home, I'll have it. Tomorrow I'll go get the other one. This is my morning walk, so I'm going to do this all the way up until it starts getting cold. We're at July 25th or something like that. It's already 60 degrees outside. I thought it was colder. I'm getting hot now because our walk along warmed up. And Mater's already retaliating. It's like, take me home. Yeah. Welcome to the life of a pregnant woman. I wonder if that shows up on the video. You fart like that. I think it's pretty funny if it does. Got a lot to talk about today. I've been spilling my guts out of YouTube, entertaining them with the cats and all kinds of other stuff. And it's been rather fun. But I'm going to continue because I can talk. And it seems like every day I think it's something that happened. I have a bad dream about what I've been through. And I talk about that. I mentioned the laser wars. Oh my God, those were the worst. They weren't special uniforms at that. You can get hit with them and not die instantly. It takes a few hits, but you got a bunch of guys shooting that stuff at you, you're gone. And it happened a lot. We were in places we shouldn't have been. The only reason why we were there was the human mind. And I figured that out because everything else think differently. Robots are getting to be better, but you know, if you get one and flip it bad, then you have a rogue robot going around. And yeah, you can't kill them. We'd have to bring in special equipment, but we can get it. We can put it someplace else. We'd have to bring in special equipment because we don't have it on this planet. The reason why I know is I've been there. But it's one of those things that it is what it is. I come out here and record a video for people that can't walk out through here and can't see this stuff. And because it's entertaining. And I get stuff off my chest. Well, anyway, peace out. Morning video.